Second, I'm going to drop a video giving y'all a little bit more context and a little bit more background and detail on why I truly feel the way I do about that Butler bullshit. I know it kind of comes off like I'm giving all of y'all the shotgun shells because when I say fuck y'all, it's like I'm talking to all of y'all and I'm truly not. I fuck with a lot of y'all from Butler. So deep down, I kind of do feel like I owe most of y'all some sort of explanation. I don't fucking have to, but I want to for those who I truly care for and I rock with. So I wanted to do this video for all my Butler Bulldogs out there. And like I said before, not all of the Butler Bulldogs, but for the ones who I truly fuck with. And when I say for the ones who I truly fuck with, that don't necessarily mean we have to talk every day. There's people who I haven't spoken to in years, but I truly fucks with them. I haven't talked to Chantel Mayo in years, but she knows I fucks with her. I haven't talked to my nigga Badger in years, but my nigga knows I fucks with him. I haven't talked to my nigga Bryant Jones in years, but he knows I fucks with him. I haven't talked to my nigga Calvin Holloman in years, but my nigga knows I fucks with him. I could go on for days with the names, but I'm gonna keep it short. But I particularly want to dedicate this video to all my Butler Bulldogs from the class of 06. You all share a special place in my heart. And I don't want to get too deep into the whys because I'm saving that for the actual production that I put behind my story that I'm telling. These little videos here that I be doing just be like the little scripts that I'm writing out. But I will say this. This probably will be one of the deepest videos that I release. And this shit may even get a little dark. So I'm letting you know, if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen now. Because I'm going to be speaking on some shit that a lot of y'all be thinking, but you don't want to say it. And I'm going to be the nigga to say it. Because the truth hurts. But I don't give a fuck. Because it's shit that needs to be said. And a lot of you all didn't give a fuck about how I felt when you said the shit that you said or done the shit that you did to hurt my feelings. So it's fuck you and your feelings. And I'm going to be saying some shit that a lot of y'all not going to like. But that's cool because I'm fully aware that a lot of y'all don't like me anyways. And that's fine because I ain't never liked you niggas. So it's a win-win for me. But before we get into this shit, y'all got to give me some credit. I at least tried to dress for the occasion, y'all. At least I did wear black, white, and gold. Because this is as close to school spirit as you gonna get from my ass in this video. So before I get into the actual drama that's between me and Butler in general, let me break down to you all why I ain't never really cared for Butler from the jump. One, I always felt like we harbored the most retardedest motherfuckers in this city, period. Just off of the simple fact that for almost 2 years straight, we living in the 2000s, acting like we're in the 60s. We in this bitch acting like we segregated. Fucking Seago don't want to fuck with Morgan Road. Then we slipped into this dumbass shit where the neighborhood started beefing. Pepper Ridge don't like Woodlake. That shit started bleeding out into all the other neighborhoods in Uptown. Pinnacle Place don't fuck with High Point. And to this day, I still don't know how we fucking got to that point. We're all beefing, but we all stay on the same side of fucking town. Niggas on my ass in the Spanish Hall like I gotta pick a fucking side. Nigga, I'm just trying to go to the bathroom. Get the fuck out my way. I just want to take a piss. And what a lot of y'all dumb motherfuckers don't never get is that Uptown could have been had this whole fucking city on lock by now if we would have just came together like we were supposed to. And speaking of coming together, that brings me into my second reason of why I ain't never really cared for Butler. Butler has never really been united like that. We have never really been no truly solidified team. Because if we truly were a team, we would have championships to prove that in some cases. Football players hung with the football players. The basketball players hung with the basketball players. Cheerleaders hung with the cheerleaders. ROTC hung with the ROTC niggas. Band niggas hung with the band niggas. And that's why a lot of y'all could never classify me or put me in a category, because I fucked with everybody. Shit, at one point I was kicking it with the Gothic. But there has always been this dumb ass imaginary hierarchy where when niggas became upperclassmen, they started taking themselves too damn seriously, to the point where they felt like they've obtained some type of power or authority that they can abuse, and started treating the people under them like lesser thans. But just because you ain't shit of a person, don't mean you have to start treating everybody else like they ain't shit. That's a personal problem, my nigga. And because a lot of you all wanted to stay cool and stay relevant, you all put them type of motherfuckers on a high pedestal. And what be so funny is, them type of folks who y'all be uplifting and dick riding, they don't even celebrate you all the way you celebrate them. You want to really see the blueprint on how to truly be selfless, on how to truly push your school to the forefront, on how to truly celebrate your classmates? Go to that man David Beard's page. He's from Glen Hills. And watch what he does for his alumni every year for homecoming, and you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. Which leads me to my third reason on why I ain't never really cared for Butler like that. Is because y'all don't highlight nobody but the motherfucking jocks. Y'all act like sports is the only shit Butler ever had going for themselves. I don't never see us highlighting our intellectual people. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I ever seen Joette Jones or Sarah Jo Labrador on the flyer. Both of them was carrying us on they fucking backs when it came to academia. Shit, I'ma keep it real. For almost goddamn 5 to 6 years straight, I felt like I kept seeing the same motherfuckers on one flyer. If not the same fucking flyer every year. Like, damn, what we gotta do, buy fucking bottles in a section to get fucking recognized in this bitch? And I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers like to twist niggas' words and shit, so let me go ahead and let this be known right now. I don't never gotta be seen. I don't never gotta be heard. I don't never gotta be in the limelight. I'm saying this shit because I want to see better for all of my classmates. And you know that's real, because look how long all of this shit's been going on, and you never heard a peep out of me until now. And that's only really because I'm getting all of this bullshit, all of this trauma, and all of this shit from Butler that's been attached to me for years the fuck up on out of here anyways. A lot of y'all wouldn't even exist in my fucking reality if you didn't have the excuse that we went to the same school. So I want you to think about that before you come talking out the side of your neck to me about some fuck shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video like this. I'm gonna give y'all the real reason why I fell out with a lot of Butler niggas, and why I don't give a fuck about piecing none of that shit up at this point. Keep this shit in mind as I wrap this shit up. You only get 2 strikes with me. It ain't no 3. I'm not even gonna count when niggas broke into my crib and they was from Butler. I'm not even gonna count when the niggas jumped me at Butler. And trust me, the bullshit don't stop there. This shit gets deep. Like I told you all, it's a lot of shit that done happen behind the scenes that y'all just don't know about. I just don't be out here bitching about this shit. I'ma handle shit when I wanna fucking handle shit. That's if it hasn't already done been handled. And just to kind of give y'all a glimpse of the type of nigga that I am, like, a lot of y'all don't even know that back at Butler, I was helping work the cafeteria sometimes. Just because I was plotting and on trying to poison a lot of you niggas. Strike 1. When Eric Wright passed away, y'all came on Facebook with all this crying, all this boo-hooing. I swear to God, I hate you all. I just talked to that nigga the other day, face-ass motherfuckers. But when it came to finding a solution to the problem, which was having all of the brothers meet up on some stop the violence shit, you all came up with the time. You all came up with the place. But ain't none of you motherfuckers show up. That was strike 1. Then what's funny about a lot of you niggas is you want to be a part of every other brotherhood. You want to show up for every other brotherhood than for the one in your own fucking backyard. And for some reason, I'm always noticing this pattern with people that pass away from Butler. Why do we have to struggle with always figuring out what happened? It's like some of you motherfuckers are trying to deliberately throw confusion out there and throw people off as to what really went on. That ain't just happened with Eric. There's others. I just don't feel like going into that shit. And if I'm gonna be brutally honest, majority of our friends that passed away made decisions from a certain kind of mindset that was passed down from you fuck niggas generation to ours. Strike number 2 was this little fake ass beef that y'all orchestrated between me and Butler doing homecoming, whenever that fucking homecoming was. For one, you niggas ain't even worthy of beefing with, because the only thing I'm ever beefing about is my time, money, family, and my motherfucking respect. Then what pissed me is y'all think that was my true talent? If I was really beefing, I would have got personal and started dropping names and shit and really crashing the fuck out. That whole song I dropped was a warning for you all to leave me the fuck alone before we get to the actual beef. Y'all don't be understanding. I got the dirt on all you motherfuckers. Y'all beef again. I was best friend at Butler. All the females told me about you fuck niggas. But because my trust and my loyalty runs so deep with all of them at Butler, I will never expel all of the information that they gave me. That's for my own personal knowing. That's why don't none of you niggas rub me the wrong way, because I know all of y'all some lame ass niggas. I know who gay as fuck. I know who got a little ass dick. I know who bitch was sucking another nigga dick while they was kissing her all in the mouth. Let me go ahead and tell y'all why I even dropped the song in the first place. During the entire week before homecoming even came, niggas constantly making these posts about who the best rapper is from Butler and all that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit anyways. They make lists like that for Augusta all the time. And I don't never pop up on that shit really. But I don't give a fuck because I know deep down inside, talent-wise, can't none of these niggas fuck with me. Couldn't none of these niggas fuck with me when I was a gospel rapper. You think they can fuck with me now? But shouts out to my nigga Maine from the More Than the Masters podcast. I promise y'all, he the only person, and he a young nigga now. He didn't see my growth like the way these other fuck niggas did. He's a young nigga. He was the only nigga to tag my name in any of those posts talking about who was the best rapper. But that ain't the fuck shit that made me mad. This is the shit that made me mad and pushed me to go write that fucking song. After tagging all those rappers and doing all that dick riding, they couldn't get none of those rappers to make a song for Butler during homecoming week. So at the last minute, what do they decide to fucking do? Hop in my fucking inbox and try to get me to make a song for Butler. So I said, oh yeah, okay, cool. I got your fucking song for Butler, bitch. And look, niggas are so fucking predictable. I had just did this just to test niggas because I know they slow. I had actually dropped a positive song for Butler before I dropped the bullshit. But then nobody share that song. Then nobody point that record out. But everybody went and clinged on to that bullshit and went and shared that. Didn't even know that I was setting their ass up for the okie doke. And at that point, I wasn't even upset because I'm going to let you know why. In my mind, I'm thinking, despite what you all may see on social media, these niggas really got to be lame in real life because everybody whose ass they was kissing, they didn't even show up for them niggas. At least I gave y'all niggas 2 tracks for the free ski and everybody mad at me. Niggas started threatening me. Niggas started calling me a bitch. Niggas start bringing my family and shit into the mix. And to make a long story short, everything was reconciled. There was peace made after the fact. But this is where strike 2 comes in. Because after that week, it was Hepzibah's turn to have their homecoming. And a rapper from their school released a video for his alumni. And that shit was fire. But as I'm scrolling down, I'm looking in the comment section and it ain't nothing but some Butler ass niggas talking shit about me on Hepzibah shit. Talking about this is all I had to do and what I should have did and this is how it's supposed to be done. Like it ain't y'all fucking fault this shit went left in the first place. Then if you're gonna be talking shit about a nigga, at least tag me in the motherfucker. Then the only reason why I took the track down in the first place is because what little bit of tiny, eensy, weensy ounce of respect I had left for any of this Butler shit came from a nigga who hit me up who wasn't even talking shit about me. And I'ma keep it real, I felt like a bitch after I took that shit down. Cause that ain't how I fucking rock. Once y'all niggas cross lines of no return, I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't give a fuck about your reputation. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Then not to mention that shit was about to go viral, my nigga. I'm missing out on monetizing that shit. That was like $1,500 I missed out just cause I took that shit down. I'll never do no whole ass shit like that again. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this shit on a positive note. Man, I been had 2 freestyles finished for Butler. I been had a whole album done and ready that's dedicated solely to Butler. But at the end of the day, I was just waiting for perfect timing. Because I'm not gonna release nothing while I got a bunch of lame ass shit or lame ass niggas attached to what the fuck I got going on. So at this point, if you fuck with me, cool. If you don't, stay the fuck out my way. Cause I gave you niggas plenty of time to get y'all shit together and actually represent us in the right lighting and push this Butler High School shit to the forefront. But since don't nobody want to fucking do it, I'ma do it. I'ma put this shit on my back and I'ma take it where it needs to be. And I guarantee your ass, the way I do this shit, it's gonna echo through the test of time.